Daughter Ashley's with me. My daughter Ashley, Przicki turned out an employee here. They won't let us stop at most gas. And it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
What's up, guys?
Good night.
She has orange hair.
The end. I do have orange hair.
Yeah, it looks good. I freaked out at the beginning, but the orange hair looks decent.
Okay, freaked out. I was on the phone with him, and he goes, "You got your hair done." Silence. Deafening silence.
I mean...
And then goes, not the best choice, babe.
No, now that I see it, it's a lot better than when it just didn't translate on FaceTime very, very well.
No. You were so against it, and I was like, wow. Okay, then. Let me just go jump off a bridge.
No, I like it now. I like it.
You like it?
It's flaming. It's like a Cheeto.
You're not helping me.
We got a monthly scoop.
We do.
For February.
The longest month of the year.
It is not. It's the shortest month of the year.
It felt like the longest month.
I think that's just you.
It felt forever.
All right, let's start the show. Hello and welcome to the Strive Nation podcast, the podcast where we talk about the monotony of daily life. But hey, that's okay because sometimes that's exactly what you need in this crazy world. My name is Cory Estreen, and as always, I'm joined with my constant co-host, Taylor Huff. What descriptor are you tonight other than good or fine or great?
Lethargic.
Hey, that's a word.
Whoa.
That's a word.
Bingo.
Okay, well... I mean, hey, I applaud you for using a word other than good.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm good and lethargic.
We're talking about the news tonight.
Everything that happened in February.
Your monthly scoop. And it's like, there's so many different things that happen. And I feel like it's a pretty well-rounded news month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the most depressing news month ever, finally.
It's kind of yeah, it's just, hey, things are happening, you know? And
here's the thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of funny Biden news, so that's always good.
You know, per usual.
Right. Well, let's get into it. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a tall, beautiful glass of filtered water.
Very nice. Some health, some hydration.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I was going to make an espresso martini. However, I'm trying really hard to prioritize going to bed at 10 p.m. and it's 9 p.m. right now. And if I have espresso, I'm not going to bed at 10.
It's all over for you.
Yeah. So I'm trying to...
Well, good for you.
You know.
I do have a question for you.
Sure.
What's with the glass straws?
What do you mean what's with the glass straws?
You ordered glass straws on Amazon. They came in and I'm like, why are there glass straws everywhere? What are they for? Like, why?
I wanted straws.
Yep.
Okay. People are going to hear the things. I like to drink out of straws. However, Cory and I have two core fundamental beliefs that clash. He believes straws go in the dishwasher, and I strongly believe that that's the most disgusting thing on planet Earth. So, I have bought glass straws that cannot go in the dishwasher, and I can see through them because they're clear.
Great. No, I don't have a fundamental thing that they go in the dishwasher. I'm just too lazy to clean straws. If you want to do it, go for it, you know?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely rancid to put reusable straws in a dishwasher. I think it's so gross. Food gets in there, and then I can't. For some reason, it like really grosses me out.
Fair enough.
So I bought glass straws.
That you'll clean?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's the game
And they can't go in the dishwasher. They're not dishwasher safe.
Oh, okay. Well, news to me. All right.
So, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a Miller Lite this evening.
Wow.
And this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Open your ears.
Ooh, that was
Yes.
nice and crispy.
Yes, it was very crisp indeed. Yes,
I like
yes. I'm gonna start stealing a Ben Shapiro mannerism when he talks about Jeremy's razor. He goes, yes, yes. He's very weird about it.
Oh, I haven't noticed.
Yo, you've seen it? He goes, yes, yes, yes. Look, indeed, yes. It's very funny. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's funny. Anyways, do you want me to taste it? I've had a Miller Lite a few times on this podcast.
None of us know what that tastes like.
Yes, it is. It is like American water.
Oh.
Alcoholic water.
Well,
Yes.
safer than some of the water in these parts.
Yeah, that is true.
Gotta crack myself up.
All right. Pause the show. Go get yourself a Beveragino. Get some hydration in ya. Get some Neil Peart all up in ya. Name that movie. Before we start the show, make sure that you go right now and follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Strive Nation Pod for all the coolest content on the internet. And for you visual people, head over to YouTube and smash the subscribe button and like every video to show that you care. But first,
Upvotes and downvotes.
upvotes and downvotes, ladies first. What is your upvote?
My upvote is I've been waking up early and going to the gym in the mornings, and it's been really nice.
I'm proud of you for prioritizing the gym membership.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
spend enough money on it, so
Very nice.
yeah, and I'm using the Alive app,
There you
which
go.
is Whitney Simmons' app. So I'm following a actual program. So I'm weightlifting. I'm growing a giant big butt.
Okay, well.
Is my goal. I don't know why I had to say that like really awkward.
Big butt.
I was gonna say a fat dumpy, and then that felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, a little bit.
So my upvote
Okay.
is waking up with the birds.
I'm just gonna not say anything to that.
and going to the gym.
Very nice.
It's really nice. Yes. What's your upvote?
My upvote is that I have 8 days of vacation coming up in about 2 days.
Well, isn't that nice?
It's like 3 days, but yes, it's very nice. I'm very excited. Gonna spend some time with the fam, go to some amusement parks, theme parks, relax, heated pool, dinner.
I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, should be excelente. Got a house and everything, so
Whoa.
yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. All right, down to the downvotes, the stuff we don't want to talk but have to.
Mm-hmm.
What's your downvote?
My downvote is February felt like a really long month because I had literally everything wrong with me. My body was just decomposing. I got my wisdom teeth out. I got all my throat procedures, issues. I got really sick with like some terrible flu. It's been a really hard month.
Yeah, you've had a downy for sure.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't eat solid foods for almost 3 weeks of this month.
Yeah,
And then I could finally eat solid food. And then I went to the gym like almost every day and was like working hard and being like turning it around. And then my body's like, fuck you. 102-degree fever for 2 days. Giant cold sore on your face. Boom.
Yeah, that was rough.
I had a really rough month.
You're getting destroyed.
I know. And I keep trying to be. And the thing that's annoying is I have tried so hard this month to like eat healthy and set good habits for my body of going to bed early and waking up early and going to the gym early and doing all my skincare and drinking lots of water. And my body's having like an adverse reaction. So that was a really long rant. February sucks. I'm so excited it's over. Yeah.
Cool.
What's your downvote?
My downvote is that a few weeks ago I got my window tint on my Mini Cooper done.
Yes.
And I'm not super happy with it. Like, I'm a very particular person. There's like a scratch in the window. There's bubbles around the corners and everything. And maybe I'm not used to like, hey, what is it? Do it yourself install or whatever versus like industrial like.
But you didn't do it yourself.
No, but that's what it is.
You paid someone to install it.
Well, no, but I'm talking about pre-made window tint off the factory line on Windows versus, hey, aftermarket, we're doing it. Like, there's a difference there, you know, when it's made on a factory. And that's what I mean is maybe the aftermarket, sometimes this happens. I was looking at some of my people at work that also got it done, that they love it. I look at cars. Their cars are kind of similar. So I don't even know if it's like that's how it is. But either way, I'm getting it looked at tomorrow again to fix the scratch, to see, hey, I'm not super happy with these sides. Can you take a look at it? It doesn't look bad, but it definitely, I would like a few things fixed on it, and I'm not happy with it. So I'm getting it done tomorrow.
I'm sorry that has happened to you. Yeah,
it's okay. You know, I care a lot about, you know, the vehicle, the brand new vehicle I just purchased. Also spent a premium on this freaking window tint, so it better be exactly the way I want it.
Wow. Male Karen coming right through.
Yeah, I believe they call those Corys.
Oh, that's really funny.
I'll be here all week.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hey, it was a joke. It's not true.
No, we're doing it.
Okay.
Karen,
anyways.
Yes.
Let's get to the news.
Monthly scoop for February.
Yeah, we're coming in with like a steamroller, like a wrecking ball.
Maybe like a train.
We don't even have that. We don't even have that as part of tonight's monthly scoop. But Hannah Montana's new song.
What?
The one about loneliness and she doesn't need a man. Did you see that one?
I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. I think
it's so fucking catchy. I love it.
It's not the best song I've ever heard of, but it's not bad. And here's the other thing. Like, the people... Okay, we'll talk about this first. Okay. Miley Cyrus's new song, okay? I don't even know what it's called. Something about flowers.
I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah, like, people are taking it as like, hey, I don't need anyone else. Like, you could take it, like, the song, the actual lyrics don't take it as, hey, I don't need any man ever. It's, hey, I can do all this stuff for myself. Which means it could have been she was in a horrible relationship. She's talking about one dude.
Oh, God. You have no idea.
What?
Jabroni. The song is about Liam Hemsworth, her ex-husband.
Yeah, I don't care who it's about. Like, the point is, I'm talking about the lyrics that people are taking as, like, I don't need any man ever. And the lyrics don't suggest that. It literally just, it's pretty ambiguous. You could take it as any man ever or any person ever, but you can also take it as, hey, this person that I dated, like, F you, I can do that stuff for myself. And it's about it's like someone who's been wronged by their significant other and they're like, done with it, I'm done with you. Yeah. Men aren't in relationships anymore, all this stuff. And now Miley Cyrus comes out with this song where I don't need any, I can do all this stuff for myself, and technically, no, you can't.
People are saying this?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, if they were, knew some millennial women in their lives, they would know that the song is about Liam Hemsworth. There's very specific lines that reference Liam Hemsworth in different points in their relationship. There's even parts of the song that sound like the song that her and Liam had as their song. The writing of the song is ingenious. And then on top of it, the music video. So there's like, basically Liam Hemsworth was like sleeping around with J-Law. Like he was cheating on...
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So in the music video, Miley Cyrus is wearing the exact dress that Jennifer Lawrence wore to the Hunger Games premiere.
Oh, interesting.
There's
Sounds like a lot of drama.
There's a lot of like drama and Easter eggs in the song. It's like, and I've listened to a bunch of videos on it, and it's actually insane how much she was able to weave into the song that you wouldn't know until everyone like deciphered the song and then like their entire relationship. Pretty ingenious.
Yeah, either way,
I think it's super catchy. I love it.
The song's not bad by any means. I was like, okay, I listened to the song, and I was like, I mean, it's not like I'd go out of my way to like, I need to listen to the song, but like if it comes on, I'll be like, I'll sing it. You know, it's catchy.
It's good.
Yeah, it's especially okay. It's good compared to a lot of the music that comes out not today. Like that's what I will say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these songs are just shit.
Also, I agree with the song. Women, you're allowed to buy yourself flowers. I buy myself flowers all the time. It's nice to treat myself.
Yeah, I don't think yeah, hey, sometimes if it's a toxic relationship with these dudes, yeah, you don't need them. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't live like, hey, I don't think you should live your life forever like that. I think you probably could use someone to take care of you and do these things, but like
the song is pointing out I don't need this like shit relationship.
Right, exactly.
Like
yeah.
I can treat myself. I can like take care of I'm going to reprioritize myself.
Right. Yeah, if you take it that way, I'm all done with it.
Wow. People are lame for thinking
They're
that.
thinking that a lot of people are like, "Hey, in this society, I don't need
Men
anyone
ever.
else." Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No.
Like a very like feminist, like modern feminist take.
Ugh. No, that's not the point of the song, people.
Well, I was gonna say I listened
You
to
with
it. I
the
was like,
program.
yeah. So okay, enough of that.
Enough of that.
we-
East
should we
Palestine.
Yes.
A train derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, not the country, and basically dumped toxic chemicals all over the place in East Palestine. The president has not been to visit.
Well, I understand why he doesn't now that there's zombies everywhere. I'm just kidding.
There's the local water, like creeks and streams and rivers, are all bubbling
Yep, there's
and have oil slicks,
right.
and animals are dying.
Lots of fish.
All the fish are dead.
Lots of birds.
All the birds, all the wildlife, all the greenery is dying around this. But legacy media isn't covering it whatsoever.
No, because they were saying everything's fine, in fact. And then only when, hey, all these dead birds and all these videos from like children and kids started coming up, they're going, yeah, this stuff is happening, actually.
They're still barely covering it. Did you know? Train wreck has happened. All legacy media has only covered it for a total of 30 minutes. Across all legacy media combined.
Oh, wow, that's
30
crazy.
minutes of airtime.
I don't understand that maybe they're trying to not have Buttigieg and Biden look bad because they're not handling it well at all.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. And also, Trump did something amazing for it, and
God,
that's
yeah.
why.
So this train derailment happened weeks ago. Biden hasn't gone. Pete Buttigieg hasn't gone. They're like, it's fine, and haven't said anything about it. So this past weekend, freaking Trump pulls through, starts giving out cases of free water to all the people living in East Palestine. Goes to McDonald's, of course. Starts buying people meals left and right.
Yeah, he buys the fire department, the police department, full meals. Yeah. And the best thing about this whole thing is that it's not just ordinary water. It's Trump water. It's actually branded Trump water.
It is. And it's amazing.
I'm like, bro, stop. What is this Trump water? Okay.
I love
whatever.
it.
He goes,
I love it.
You know, some of this water that we have is not the best water, but we do have Trump water here. It's just like, it's just such a Trump thing to say, but that's also why people love him. And also, he was received super well there.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, no one's been to visit them. No one has given a shit about them in weeks.
Yeah.
And all these people are trying to survive off of only bottled water and here's like the effed up thing. Okay. They're being told that their water supply is fine.
Yeah.
But things are obviously very much not fine. So they're being lied to. And I forget if it's a private company or if it's the government. I forget who. But people are going door to door offering to test the people's water for free. Only if they sign a paper saying that they're not going to sue. That sounds like really suspect to me.
Yeah, right? Isn't it the proof is in the pudding there then?
Yeah.
Like, hey, doesn't action speak louder than words a lot of times?
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, but if your fresh spring water has dead fish in it and is bubbling, there's no fucking way I would be using water out of my faucet. Hell, we're in Tennessee downstream from this, and I have only used distilled water since. Or, filtered water since. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
It freaks me out that it's
I
coming
get
this
you.
way.
And Pete Buttigieg haven't gone, even though he's the
Head of transportation.
Yeah, head of transportation. What is he? Transportation secretary? Is
Yes.
that what it is? Officially, dude. Literally, he has no experience in this role. Was pretty much hired because he's gay.
Well, yeah, obvious.
Failed presidency. You can pretty much count after this because he hasn't gone and hasn't literally done or said anything really about it. You can count any plans on him running for president again pretty much done. But we have him talking about why he hasn't gone.
Well, I am planning to go, and our folks were on the ground from the first hours. I do want to stress that the NTSB needs to be able to do its work independently. I was mayor of my hometown for 8 years. We dealt with a lot of disasters, natural and human. And one of the things I noticed very quickly is that there's two kinds of people who show up when you have that kind of disaster experience. People who are there because they have a specific job to do and are there to get something done, and people who are there to look good and have their picture taken.
Buttigieg isn't going because he's a man of action.
It's ridiculous. You know who's a man of action? Trump.
He's like I'm not going to I'm not there for publicity or taking photos. When I go, I'm there for action, which is funny because Buttigieg is all about the picture taking. Like that is literally what he's good at only. Like
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Blows my mind. Anyways, yeah. Crazy. Speaking more about Biden.
Yes. So President's Day. Do you think Biden would stay in his own country? I don't know. Maybe deal with something in his own country happening, like the East Palestine issue? Nah. Homie went to Ukraine for President's Day to show his support and commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the Russia-Ukraine war starting.
Very exciting stuff for the president. And you know what's really funny too is they actually have sirens in Ukraine when certain bombs or planes are attacking or something, right?
Yeah.
Sirens haven't been sound in weeks. And then the president, the first day he's there, the sirens are going off like crazy. The media is constantly talking about how brave Biden is.
Are you
for
fucking
walking
kidding
through
me?
Ukraine with these sirens going off. I'm like, okay, so they haven't been going off in weeks. Guy shows up for basically a PR publicity photo taking op.
1,000%.
And now the sirens are going out because that wasn't planned at all. But Biden is the most,
suspect.
But the most brave person, to be walking the streets of Ukraine in a freaking, oh my God. So anyways, he doesn't go to East Palestine,
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's even really commented on it, but.
No, not really. He hasn't said much about it except they're fine.
Except his random mumblings, yeah.
Yeah. We did get a really funny moment, though. Biden, once again, fell down and up the stairs during his trip to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Did you see him eating it all the way down the stairs?
Not down the stairs. I only saw him falling up the stairs.
No, he fell down the stairs, too. Off the...
Is that when he's getting off?
Oh, he fucking woofed it. Like, literally slipped and went all the way down.
Did you see the funny gif about someone putting one of those house elevators on the wall up the side of the and he's just sitting on it going up? Have you seen that?
No.
It's
like
really funny.
The old person assisted lift.
Yep. Up the side, up the plane ramp. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, he's at the age where he needs one.
I know.
So
and the guy can't stand.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, he completely fell all the way down them. And then when he's getting back up the plane, he fell going up.
Yeah. Some funny stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, let's move on to Biden's State of the Union address.
Yes.
So it was actually more interesting than normal. Normally it's pretty dull. But the interesting
It's pretty lively.
Yeah, this time it was really lively. As Biden speaking to everyone somehow. I mean, it was just really lively. The Republicans booed multiple times. And I feel like, it's normal, like, your constituents, like, the side that agrees with you, they get up and clap at everything you say, like little penguins. And then the other side, they sit down and they have frowning faces and they don't agree with anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this time he was talking about, like, the things they're working on. And, like, both sides were super lively. Like, obviously, the leftists would stand up and clap for every, everything that he said. And then a lot of this stuff, which is really interesting. I got a couple sound bites for you. When he started talking about like illegal immigration and drugs, the Republicans got super boisterous, talking about how it was his fault with fentanyl, basically, because he was talking about the fentanyl epidemic we have or whatever, opioids and things. And the Republicans, like, they're just screaming out during the union address, it's because of you. It's because of you. And because of all of the practices. And they're not wrong.
They did that when he mentioned, like, trying to take their Social Security.
So some of my Republican friends want to take the economy hostage. I get it, unless I agree to their economic plans. All of you at home should know what those plans are. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal. That means Congress doesn't vote. Well, I'm glad to see you. No, I tell you, I enjoy conversion. You know, it means if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away. Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's a majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you. Look, folks.
He mentioned that the Republicans are trying to take away the Social Security benefits, and they just yell, "No, we're not."
Yeah, it was one of those things where, like, they were trying to, it's like how leftists normally do, or the progressives, is like try to appeal to masses and whoever's watching. And the Republicans are just there to, like, temper that, like, you're lying. You're lying. You know,
yeah,
like,
not true.
Yeah, so during that, they kind of got really boisterous. And then the fossil fuel thing, saying, like, Biden was like, you know, we're going to need the fossil fuel industry for probably another 10 years. Yeah, we're relying on it. And he's like, you know, I'm being honest about it. And it's like, now you're being honest, bro? And now you're the one who said that the Earth, with this whole Green New Deal a few years back, that the whole Earth was going to die in like 8 years and stuff. And you were all on board with all this stuff. And now you're saying, hey, we're going to need it. And the Republicans called this out too. They all started laughing and screaming out, like, you're the reason why that the gas prices are so high, and that the energy prices are so high. Like, you're the reason.
I think it's outrageous. Why? They invested too little of that profit to increase domestic production. And when I talk to a couple of them, they say, we're afraid you're going to shut down all the oil wells, all the oil refineries anyway, so why should we invest in them? I said, we're going to need oil for at least another decade. And that's going to exceed, and beyond that, we're going to need it. Production.
And they're not wrong about all this stuff. That's the other thing. So,
I usually don't condone the whole, like, I do believe you need to respect the office. Not necessarily the president, but you need to respect the office of the president.
Yeah, but
however, I'm fine with it in this case because, I mean, honestly, people who are left-leaning, liberal leftists, watching the State of the Union, this is probably the only exposure they get to differing ideas of conservatives. So if all they can get out there is like a quick chirp, like, we don't want to do that, we're not doing it, like, I'm fine with it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, it's one of those things, is like, people conflate the presidency with the office. Now the office is the presidency, the president, you know, there is no separation there. And, like, also, like, people, they're so tribal now. It's like, if your guy isn't in office, then we're not respecting it. I don't care. You know, it doesn't matter. And that's also the whole idea behind, like, why people aren't really patriotic anymore.
Yeah.
Is because of that, you know. And, like, I feel like Republicans and conservatives are more, like, on the side of, like, we should do our best to respect it. Even though we don't agree, we don't like what you say, and you're going crazy. It's like, we try to do our best to respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But, yeah, so it was really interesting. We got a Chinese spy balloon this month.
It was over the U.S. for 6 days. 6 days over the U.S. before it was shot down. And then it wasn't retrieved.
Yeah, they didn't retrieve any of the parts because they wanted to study it, and that's the whole reason they didn't shoot it down, because they were worried it was gonna crash down on all the media says a high school or a hospital. It's always
in
the
the
same
middle
stuff.
of freaking
Yeah.
Alaska, in the middle of Montana.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Yep. And
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and they waited 6 days, and here's the worst part: they knew about the balloon way before it entered the United States. Do you know that?
Oh, obviously.
They knew about it way before then. They even knew that it launched, like where it launched and everything.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything.
They
for that
watched
long.
it enter U.S. airspace and decided to not shoot it down
Yeah,
prior to it getting here. They're just like, nope, we're just gonna. It was like Joe Biden was like, what's his name? Xi Jinping for China. Yeah, Xi Jinping. Let me know you want me to pretend to give a shit about this.
Yeah.
Oh, you got over all of the major U.S. Military installations? Oh, you have one more? Okay. Yeah, let's let you get over the South real quick. Now we're good? Now we're good? Okay, I'm going to shoot it down over the water so no one ever gets to find out what you spied on us for 6 days.
Right. And anyone who knows Joe Biden, especially from his history, he's like a super pacifist. He doesn't really make decisions, especially when it comes to international relations or like things that require action. He's usually someone that just lets things pass by and hopefully it works out okay.
Yeah.
Like if it was up to Joe Biden, Osama bin Laden would still not be found today. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. He was calling for us not to go after him.
Oh my God.
Back when it was all happening, he was calling us not to go after him and leave him, and we did anyways, and that's when we caught the guy, stopped all this stuff. Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden.
Killed him.
But it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's super, super passive. I mean, look what happened. You remember what happened with Afghanistan and our troops?
Yeah.
As soon as he got into the office, like, the guy's just not really good with international relations. This is
No.
like poor decision making.
He's just making America look so weak.
Yeah, well, he's frail as it is, and
Yeah,
now he's making
like,
American look frail.
He's frail, and then no decisions are made to protect the U.S. So we just look weak all around.
Yeah. More objects have been getting shot down all over though. Canada, they were looking at shooting one down. There's like 6 of them or something.
Yeah, they shot down a bunch more a couple days later. Oh, during the State of the Union.
Yeah, there's
in the middle of the State of the Union, several more got shot down. Guess what? None of them were retrievable.
Yeah, the other thing is they're
Weird.
using like $150,000 rockets to do so. So we're paying for all these freaking missiles blowing down all this stuff that we don't really know. And apparently they're not any sort of some of these things that they're shooting down aren't even spy balloons. Like just normal party balloons or something. The material that they're made out of is just normal party balloons, which so we're shooting this stuff down and they're like literally not even like they may not even be.
Don't shoot anything down for 6 days. Try and make up for it for shooting everything down.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, Vivek is running for president.
Yes. Do you know who he is? So
I mean, I probably should know, but I don't.
Vivek Ramaswamy. He is a conservative commentator. Kind of like think of him in the same space as like Michael Knowles.
Oh,
Ben
is that
Shapiro.
new conservative guy that just?
Yeah.
Okay, I know who you're talking about now. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, he's on Fox News all the time.
Yeah.
Super knowledgeable. Talks a lot about the economy, and whatnot. And he has decided to throw his hat in for the GOP to be president.
Yep, that makes I think 3 total that have announced so far.
Didn't Desantis just?
Did he actually?
Or no, he didn't.
I don't think he did. Everyone assumes though. It's like
I
a
know.
90% deal where
Well,
everyone assumes it is.
My man Desantis
Yeah.
needs to hop on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I mean, Vivek is like Trump, where he doesn't have any prior experience.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about any of that really.
You just care they're conservative and like not an idiot.
No, not an idiot and somewhat competent. Like, I'll just take.
I've heard him speak. He's very competent. I just don't know where he falls on all the issues.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to do some heavy research into him before I backed him up.
I don't about the. I'm not into the like the whole like we need politicians. I'm not really about that anymore. I just care about someone who's got a level head and logical.
Yeah.
And conservative leaning. That's it. Those are the three I got. Someone who's not like brain dead like Joe Biden. Someone who's logical, who doesn't make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Someone who's I think is a constitutionalist. Someone who like follows the Constitution.
Yeah.
The foundation. I think we need that, especially now everything's changing.
Oh, for sure.
And like you got those criteria, and I'm solid. Like I'm good on you.
It seems like he is most of that. He's also using a lot of his own money to fund his candidacy, which I really respect.
Well, he's rich from Big Pharma, so.
Oh yeah, he's super stupid rich.
Yeah,
he is stupid rich.
So it doesn't really. Yeah. The other thing is his campaign video is a little cringe though. Did you see it? He's like,
I saw
I'm
it.
Vivek running for United States president. It's
Vivek.
like whatever, Vivek, whatever. It's
It is a little cringe.
Just like, bro,
I think he's like a little bit more suave than his candidacy video.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
think he could have done a little better.
Yeah, I got high standards. So
yeah,
all right.
But it'll be interesting.
The best thing to come out of this month, I'm just kidding. Woody Harrelson comes up huge.
Oh my gosh. Finally, something good happened on SNL for the first time in a decade.
Yeah, every once in a while they'll have a nice gem, but lately
Yes.
it's been rough. And Woody Harrelson's always been awesome, so...
He's amazing.
He had a monologue about COVID-19 that people didn't actually realize what it was until the end, and then he let everyone kind of facepalm and go, wow, I'm kind of an idiot.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, he was talking. He had this entire monologue about this script that he was reading in Central Park. And the cool thing is he tempered it with him doing a lot of lefty things like smoking weed and all this stuff. But then at the end, he like hits everyone with this hard hitting like, yeah, and you guys all got the wool pulled over your eyes by taking this drug from this cartel, this global cartel that locked you in your homes for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep. And then everyone's like, fuck, he's talking about me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's so true. And like, I'm surprised that they aired that, you know?
SNL's live.
Yeah,
The monologue is live.
Well, no, but all of the content that goes through, it's created. Like it's live.
Well, all of the skits are pre-created and everything.
Right.
But the monologue and the musical performance is live.
Yeah, well,
Those two are like the for sure. This is absolute live because it's the beginning and it's the end of the show.
right. But you don't think they they asked to know what the monologue was before so he's not.
Do you think there was a different monologue on there and he changed course?
I don't know.
Because there's no fucking way SNL would have let him do that monologue. There's absolutely no way.
I don't know.
Their
It remains to be seen.
cast is so lefty and has issues with so many people that they bring on as hosts.
Yeah.
I have a very good feeling that was not the monologue that was up on the teleprompter, and I feel like he went rogue.
I don't know. It's a pure hypothetical. We'll never know.
Oh my god.
When if you want some Woody Harrelson COVID monologue goodness, here's him and the last parts of the monologue.
Oh yeah, it was a palm tree. So lay your head on the palm, fire up a hooter from Jeremy, and start reading. Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is gonna believe that crazy idea, being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long. Anyway, it's about that time.
Yep, Woody Harrelson and all of his splendor.
Such a good man.
I know.
Good man.
Get it, boy. Get it. Okay.
Yes.
Moving on.
The Super Bowl happened.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
The Kansas City Chiefs won.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes got a Super Bowl. He annoys me. Travis Kelce got his Super Bowl. That's really all what I care about.
You don't care. You could care less about football. Don't even fake it.
I just like looking at Travis
Oh,
Kelce.
bull crap.
He's cute.
Yeah, whatever. None of us care about football anymore. Okay.
But Rihanna.
Yeah, Prego, Rihanna.
Yes.
Danced and stuff.
Rihanna performed at the Super Bowl. I really liked her performance.
It was fine.
I really enjoyed it. I thought the choreography was really good. Super entertaining choreography with how, like, they really focused on more of, like, big picture and, like, tight movements, which I enjoyed. Amazing job on Rihanna's part marketing-wise. She used her number one selling Fenty makeup product in the middle of her set to touch up her makeup that afterwards immediately sold out. After the performance, it's like the dancer costumes. They look like big white Michelin Man, like puffy, like avant-garde costuming. I understand the costuming for the choreography. It made sense. But then she says, stay tuned for these outfits. So she's selling the backup dancer outfits. Genius. Everyone's going to buy it. So she marketed herself so well. And she announced her pregnancy right out of the gate.
Very exciting.
I thought it was good. I know people are complaining about it, but I'd rather see Rihanna fully clothed.
At this point, anyone fully clothed is good.
Yeah, and performing at the Super Bowl and not having it be satanic versus, like Sam Smith at the Grammys.
Any of them? Yeah, I prefer no satanic rituals and sex on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good with the skin, the satanic rituals, and the sex on stage. Like, you just call me crazy.
It was really nice. The staging was really cool with the floating stages. That's freaking hard to do.
Please, have you seen League of Legends? I'm just kidding.
You're not wrong there. But for the Super Bowl, that's pretty.
It's pretty good.
It was pretty good. So I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yes. I have some sad news.
What are they?
Do you know what an American Girl doll is?
Sure.
No, I'm asking you. Like, do you know?
Oh, probably not.
An American Girl doll. So American Girl is like these dolls that all have like their own books to them, and some of them have their own movies, like Samantha, and they're all from like different time periods, and they're all from different parts of the world. So there's a Native American American Girl doll. I obviously had that one. And then she had books that correlated with her that told you about her story, living in the Great Plains. And then there's another American Girl doll called Josephine. There's another one called Samantha. Samantha was like a super wealthy American Girl doll in like the I feel like it was like 40s or something. Anywho, there's all these American Girl dolls. And after like the original girls, they released additional ones. And they had one for the 90s that was like your typical like 90s girl. Right? But in American Girl doll form. Mm-hmm. Well, this past week, the 1999 American Girl doll is now officially part of the historical collection.
Wow.
Of American Girls.
Very cool.
Which means I'm old.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. 30 years ago.
I know.
It is what it is. Age,
that's
like
sad.
A fine wine.
The 90s American Girl is historical?
I mean, that's when we grew up. Well, yeah.
Historical?
Yep. Good stuff.
Oh.
Good stuff.
I heard that and I was like, my youth is historical. Gross.
Speaking of making history, Desantis is going to different cities right now to recruit police officers.
Cory's still uninterested in American Girl dolls? You're true. Or you're right. My man Desantis.
Man!
Oh, he's amazing. He went to Chicago. Where else did he go? New York.
He went to Chicago, New York, and then somewhere else. I forget where the last one was. Yeah.
Either way. He's recruiting police officers and telling them, like, hey, come down to Florida. We respect the law. Our crime rate is at its lowest in 50 years.
Yep. Crime rate lowest in 50 years in Florida. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of the country also, you have to realize that the crime rate is
increased.
up 25 to 30% across the United States, with the exception of Florida. Just so you know.
Yeah, it's insane. I think this is freaking amazing of him to go to all these cities and be like, look, these people don't appreciate you. They want to defund you. They don't want to give you the training. Your leaders don't support you. Move to Florida. It's nice and warm. We have less crime.
Yeah.
And we respect authority, and we will pay you.
And guess what? They're all getting bonuses right now. That's what Desantis is pushing for, funding for bonuses.
I think this is an amazing idea. I also, if I were a betting person, I would say this is a fantastic start
Oh, you're stealing my thunder. Okay.
for him to run for presidency.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, is he's pivoting now from not just caring about Florida, but caring about the rest of the United States. He's talked about it, a lot of his more recent speeches over the last couple of years. He's been talking about, hey, I love Florida and everything, but we have to broaden our work to the greater United States, because all of us.
He's calling it the Florida Blueprint.
The Florida Blueprint,
like,
which
genius.
also is highlighted in his new book.
He's a new book?
Yes.
Oh
Brand
my
new book that just came out.
God.
Yeah, it just came out.
I need to buy
It's
that.
all on the Florida Blueprint, actually.
Daddy Desantis.
Yep. So that book is out. I think you can buy it right now. I think as of today or yesterday, that's out.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay, I need to go get it. If he doesn't run for president at this point, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah.
I need him to be my president.
Even though I don't think he's officially announced, he's still considered in all of the polls about the leading for primary.
Because everyone just assumes.
It's him and Trump. Trump is up there too for the polls. It's
Oh my
between
God,
him,
no.
both them two.
I will so vote for. I love DeSantis so much. I will go out and collect signatures if he says he's going to officially run. I will go out and volunteer. I will do whatever I need to do. You need me to create voter fraud and have all these dead people vote for DeSantis? I'll do it.
Wow. That's awesome.
I shouldn't admit that on a live podcast.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah.
But I love him.
Yeah, he's great. I'm excited. Next year should be awesome.
Woo!
Very excited. I like elections.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it's kind of weird that we like elections because it's like politics and no one really likes politics. Hey, we have a political podcast.
Yes.
We can be excited about politics.
We can.
We're saving the nation here.
We are.
Keeping y'all sane, even though the world's crazy.
Crazier than the Proud Family.
Speaking of crazy, yes. Yeah, I hate that.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I hate it. It's just like, white people are bad. Everyone chant it with us.
Yeah.
Like, basically.
Okay, so Proud Family. First of all, the Proud Family was a thing back on Disney Channel when we were kids. And it was like about this black family and like mostly focused on their daughter and her growing up and going through middle school and high school, and was just like a feel good like family cartoon. Proud Family is now back. They brought it back. But now it's like super freaking woke. Like insanely woke. Like I cannot believe that this is on Disney Channel. Like they're teaching children about white fragility. And like literally being to this white man and being like, you don't know what white fragility is? So and so wrote a book all about it. You need to, and like basically telling white people like how terrible they are. And then there's this song and this like music video part in one of the newest episodes that talks about like defunding the police and BLM and Black Lives Matter, and I am just appalled. Like I seriously cannot believe that this is on Disney Channel.
Yeah. It's
so oblivious. Like it could not be more oblivious if you tried.
Yeah, don't you know? Slaves built this country.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
It's that, with them with like the Black Power fist.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm just like,
yeah, it's bad.
and
It's horrible.
protesters and like rioters and
yeah, it is so racist. It's unbelievable.
I've never seen something like that in my life.
Yeah, it's racist.
I'd rather see a drag queen story hour than that, and that's like really saying something.
Yeah, no, this also hints into ties into what the topic of the next episode. I have a great idea, but I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. Top secret.
Yes, but we're going to be diving into some of this next episode.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
All right. You know who else is ridiculous? Fetterman.
Yes. So, as we know, Fetterman became a senator for Pennsylvania, correct?
Yeah,
Not governor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over Oz.
Yes. So he beat out Oz and is a senator of Pennsylvania. Well, after 5 very short weeks of being a senator,
Yeah, it's rough times.
he has checked himself into a hospital for treatment of clinical depression.
Wow, we knew this was coming. There you go. What is it? Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what all of you get for voting him through. Congratulations. We told you this beforehand. No one listened. Y'all voted him through anyways. You deserve this.
I can say that the clinical depression wasn't on my bingo card. I thought he was going to have another stroke.
Right.
But it's just hilarious that he checked. I mean, depression's not funny. Someone being hospitalized
What if he
is
gets a
not
stroke
funny.
in the clinic?
And he's so depressed he gets another stroke.
And the result is him not being able to speak at all.
Oh my god, that might be a positive. That's mean. I should not say that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
All I'm going to say is I think it was clear from the beginning that he was not fit to run for office. They signed the waiver. They let him run for office anyways. This is what happens when you let unwell people be in office. Depression. Hospitalized. So how is he serving the people of Pennsylvania?
He's not.
While
He's
he's
done.
hospitalized.
Now they're going to have to get the interim someone.
God, I sure hope so. Like, it's just unfortunate. Like, did he do this to himself or did someone else push him into running? It's just...
It's all for the money, man.
Bro, maybe put your health before your, like, greedy money agenda pushing needs. I don't know. This is a really quick one, but I saw it and thought it was really... Oh, it's also in Pennsylvania. Of course it's in Pennsylvania. Okay, so in Pennsylvania now, social workers are required to ask couples if their baby is male, female, or non-binary.
Of course.
The baby can't speak, so I don't know how the baby's telling, the social worker their pronouns. Like, how is the baby telling their parents that they're non-binary?
It's all dumb. It's all dumb. That's what I have to say.
Yeah. Thought that was interesting.
Sick of this crap. Okay, the last story of February. It's been a good month. We're gonna talk about.
Speaking of them.
Yeah, Sam Brinton. Does anyone know who Sam Brinton is? If you don't know, we're gonna tell you.
Okay, tell us.
Sam Brinton is an American nuclear engineer and LGBTQ activist. They served as the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Spent Fuel and Waste Disposition in the Office of Nuclear Energy. He's no longer employed by them, though, as he was charged with luggage theft not once, but twice in the last 5 years. And the best part of this story is that recently he was called out by a Tanzanian woman for wearing her designer clothes that she made at all of these events and galas that he's going to. He's also kind of crazy. Just Google him and you'll be like, wow, this guy is creepy.
We've talked about him before.
Yeah, we've talked about Sam Brinton. He's just a creepy dude. I don't know. He's a dude who's like a chick who's been stealing people's clothes and luggage. He's like gender, appropriating culture, appropriating. What is he doing? Like all different kinds of appropriation. This man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's wearing this Tanzanian fashion designer's clothes. And she noticed, she was like, she was watching the news, Sam Brinton, and she's like, yeah, that's mine. I made that.
Yeah.
And he's wearing it.
Well, what tipped her off is, Sam Brinton was in the news. We talked about him a couple months ago for stealing
luggage again.
For stealing women's luggage. And then this lady sees him in the news about stealing people's luggage and then goes, oh my God, he's wearing this and the side-by-side comparisons of her wearing her. And she designed these herself. It's not like he could have went somewhere and bought them.
Yeah.
Like, she literally designed this clothing for herself. So, there's no duplicates out there. And you just see the picture of her wearing the red dress. And then They wearing the red dress.
Yeah, not just they. They have red lipstick on.
Ugh.
So hot.
They are weird.
Yeah, they are weird. But the best part about this is he was caught twice. Imagine how many more times he stole people's luggage. He was caught twice.
That's
the worst part.
insane.
He was caught twice.
Yeah, how many times did he get away with it?
Stealing people's luggage. How weird do you... This is
also,
the problem.
like, what is that weird fucking kink that you're standing in the airport and you're
oh,
like,
yeah.
that looks like a female's bag.
Yeah,
I'm just going to grab it for myself and then put it on. That's weird.
Well, no, but
that's gross and fetishy.
Well, here's the thing. It's like we're propping up all these people.
What's it called? It's called a thing.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah, where men have fetishes about wearing
women's clothes,
clothes,
or seeing them in the physical form of a woman or whatever. Yeah. No, it's a thing.
Ugh.
No, but here's the other thing. It's like if it's not enough evidence for you that these people have like mental issues, how many of these gender fluid, LGBTQ plus AAIP plus divided by sign, blah blah blah, all these things, right? How many of those people are having mental issues and being caught like doing things like this? Whether it's the kid who swims, who's beating all these women. What is it?
Leah Thomas
found out what she's doing with her Instagram.
Yeah,
right?
Gross stuff.
Sam Brinton, Sam Smith, and the Satan and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All these people why is it all these people doing all of this like seemingly immoral, creepy, and lots of times illegal things?
Yeah.
You don't think any of these people just have straight up like mental like problems that they need to work through? It's not, but why is it?
It's not being addressed though, because they identify as non-binary or transgender, so we have to prop them up. Nothing could ever be wrong with them. Instead of thinking like, how could we help this person? Like they have some kind of like mental issues.
No, we tell them that they're okay and everything's fine. In fact,
and we praise them.
We praise them for it. Yeah, it's very, very messed up in society.
Yeah, it's just ugh.
It's very crazy. Sorry to leave you on a downer note, but I felt this episode was good. It's like very lively, lots of great news.
For me, starting out is pretty lethargic.
Well, I just carried you with my energy, so it's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just go to bed in 3 minutes, so I got to get back to lethargic.
Back-ism. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode.
Yes. As a reminder, we have bi-weekly show uploads on Wednesdays. Season 4, episode 5 will be on March 15th.
Yeah, and like I said before, this episode's going to be juicy next time.
So you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of controversial, but stay tuned for it. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Strive Nation podcast with your hosts, Cory, Estreen, and Taylor Huff.
Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Strive Nation Pod on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Join us for our next episode in 2 weeks. And remember, when the world is upside down, Strive Nation is right side up for you guys. Have a good one.